Good morning, Eagles. Today is January 31st, and it's time for your Eagles report.
A few weeks ago, we began our series of videos on election topics that we want the presidential candidates to know we care about. In a video produced by Tashaila Green, she talks about the issue of school lunch debt.
In May 2019, 75% of schools reported student meal debt. To combat this debt, schools have resorted to a phenomenon called lunch shaming. Lunch shaming is the act of taking measures to embarrass a student for not being able to pay for school lunch. Schools have been stamping hands, throwing lunches away, and even making students wash dishes to pay off their debt or earn their lunch. According to a December 2019 Washington Post survey of 1,500 school districts, the lunch debt median per district rose from $2,000 in 2016 to $3,400 in 2019. Students shouldn't be walking around wondering if their school is going to provide lunch for them. In many cases, school lunch is a student's only meal for the day. I have had to deal with not always having enough money to be able to pay for lunch. Teachers have had to help me have a meal at school on multiple occasions. Sometimes there are issues within a student's family that prevent a parent from paying lunch, or the parent has other financial responsibilities that the school is unaware of. Let's face it, kids cannot and will not learn if they are hungry. Schools should be looking at the lives of each student as a whole and not just how much their parent income is.
Thanks to Shyla for educating us on this serious issue.
Now here's AD and Jameer with the episode 3 of Brainbusters.
What's up? I'm Mir.
I'm AD.
And we are the
Brainbusters.
We're coming at y'all with a new season, and we're coming at y'all with harder trick questions,
Longer riddles.
and brain scrambling questions. Who are we gonna get?
Probably you.
Let's find out. How many times can you take 2 away from 100?
50.
50, right?
50.
1.
If you do 100 divided by 2,
What's 100 divided by 2?
50.
Is that your answer?
Cause y'all looking at me like I'm wrong.
Bro, is that your answer?
100 divided by 2 is 50.
Is that your answer?
How many times can you take 2 away from 100?
No.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
It's only once, bro. It's only 2. 1, 2, 2.
100. After you take away 2, it's not 100 no more.
Yeah.
It's 90.
What is the most poisonous snake in the world?
Is it a python? The anaconda.
What is the most poisonous snake in the world?
Probably the king cobra.
A cobra?
How can you draw a square with 3 lines?
With 3 lines, there has to be a line already there. You can just add those 3.
Oh my God! How can you draw a square with 3 lines?
Couldn't you just connect it to the top of the paper?
Among the alphabet letters, which makes honey?
B.
Among the alphabet letters, which makes honey?
How many tries I get?
3.
B's.
Yeah, he got that right.
9 plus 10 are 21, or 9 plus 10 is 21?
That don't equal 21.
9 plus 10 are 21, or 9 plus 10 is 21?
Is 21.
What is the most poisonous snake in the world?
Wait, it's not 21.
Wow.
It's 19, my bad.
Okay.
Wow, guys, those questions were tough. I'm excited for the next episode.
Last week was an interesting and highly anticipated week for Thurston Sports. Here's Marvis and Zeke with a sports recap.
Last Thursday, boys JV won and varsity took a hard loss against Refa Union. Our Lady Eagles took back the township trophy with the win on Friday over Refa Union. The boys wrestling team lost to Dearborn and Crestwood on Wednesday. The boys swim team won 72-68. On Tuesday, boys basketball team won with the game-winning shot by Jordan Buxton. Meanwhile, our Lady Eagles took a devastating loss to Romulus. On Wednesday, the boys wrestling team traveled over to Ferndale and got a good team win. Good job, Eagles.
Last night, the boys swim team beat RU 87-70. Good job, Eagles. Now to Cody with everything you need to know for next week.
Track conditioning will be held Monday and Thursday from 2:45 to 3:45. Meet at the Pencil. Tuesday, the girls basketball team plays Melvindale at Melvindale. JV starts at 5:30 and varsity starts at 7. The boys basketball team play Melvindale at home. Freshman starts at 3:45, JV starts at 5:30, and varsity starts at 7. The swim team will face off against Garden City Thursday at Crestwood. Varsity starts at 6. Friday, the girls basketball team plays Robichaud home. Varsity starts at 6. The boys play Robichaud away at Robichaud. Freshman starts at 3:45, JV starts at 5:30, and varsity starts at 7.
That's all for this week. Have a great weekend, Eagles, and don't forget to soar.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.